Hey everybody, got a haul video for you here. Got quite a few books, so let's just get to it. We got this probably a book to be on. I think these first few books I put are books you might want to be on the lookout for. Warlock number 10 here is I just picked it up off eBay. The guy had it marked at a fine minus. It looked pretty nice to me, so it was like $8 or something. I got two books from him, too cheap. The whole order was less than 20 shipped to use in Canada. So anyway, Warlock number 10 is the origin of Gomorrah, and Thanos tells the origin, so it's pretty cool. I thought I'd pick it up. I saw like a near mint minus copy sell in an auction for just over 40 on the weekend. So yep, book to keep an eye out for. Yeah, I think it's like a 7.5 at least. Maybe like kind of looks like an 8 to me. I don't know why he would call it a 5.5. This is one a lot of you probably already know about. Wolverine's number 3. This is the variant. I don't know the name of the artist. I probably showed this in my other video. Yeah, this I was lucky enough to get this for $9.99. They're going pretty expensive. This is not a near mint copy. There's like a crease down the whole book. It's got some sort of smudge on it, and I just noticed I think there might be some sort of tear up here at the top. Anyway, just it's like a $40-$60 book on eBay right now, so keep an eye out for it. I just liked the cover. I just saw it and I thought, oh, that's pretty sweet cover, so I grabbed it. Here we got Marvel. Ugh, why would I call it Marvel? New X-Men 134. This is the first appearance of Quentin Quire. I just picked this up at the local shop the other day. It's my third copy. Just a book that you might want to be on the lookout for. This is kind of like a speculation because there's an X-Men TV show that's coming out, which is supposedly going to be about like the school portion of the X-Men. And Quentin Quire, I could definitely see being a major character on that show. He's a great character to begin with. That's why I've already got 2 copies of the first appearance. But you might want to pick this up if you can. I'm sure you can find them for $3 area. I think people are starting to wise up and sell them for like 15 and stuff on eBay. But definitely a book you can still find cheap. And this is X-Men, New X-Men 137. This is his first cover. If you don't, well, there's another cover before this where it's got a picture of the whole school, but it's prior to even Quentin Quire's first appearance. So, it's not like set in stone that that's Quentin Quire on the cover, but it probably is. But this is definitely Quentin Quire on the cover. Bride of Venom number 3. It's just a cool cover. I've seen it in videos, and I'd been looking for it, never saw it, and I was lucky enough to see it, and I paid $4 for it. I guess it's in nice shape. Web of Spider-Man 18. I got this for $1.99. This book's really pretty expensive on eBay these days. Most of you probably know. It's like a Venom appearance before Venom. This is the issue where some shadow figure pushes Peter Parker onto the train tracks, and his spider sense doesn't react. So it's always thought that that's Venom. It's only $2. It's definitely not in nice shape. The spine's very beat. This is like a 4 or 5 maybe, 4.5. It's got a date stamp on it, which I don't like, but whatever. Try to find another one of these days. Detective Comics 648. This is, I guess this is this would be the second appearance of Spoiler. Stephanie Brown. I got the other one too, but just thought I got this for a couple bucks, so I thought I'd show it. And Batman 666. Really happy to get this. I got this for $10. It's in nice shape. It's a book I've wanted for a long time. This is the first Damian Wayne as Batman. So yeah, it's like a Grant Morrison story. It's in the future where Damian is Batman because Bruce Wayne is dead or retired or whatever. I can't remember. Here we got Star Wars number 1. This is the action figure variant. I was trying to find this at my shop when it came out. They didn't have it, so I got it from eBay for like $8 with cheap. It was like $15 shipped. So yeah, really happy to get that. I think I'm gonna try to get all these. I didn't get the regular cover. I'm not gonna collect the series, but I think I'm gonna get these action figure variants. Star Wars #2 comes out tomorrow. That's, I believe, a Han Solo one. There's a Darth Vader one coming out, and Darth Vader solo series. There's gonna be a Princess Leia solo series. Well, she'll probably have one too. I'm probably gonna try to get them all if I can get them cheap enough. This I also showed in, my weekly, bi-weekly pickups video. But it's fairly significant, so I thought I'd show it. It's the Star Wars. I forget this. It's a one per store variant. It's a sketch variant. There's a few thousand, but just however many comic stores that participated in the opening party. So I've read that there's like 3,000 of these, 3,500 of these, something like that. I paid $40. Some people are paying really cheap prices for it. But I didn't get the regular cover. I just kind of saw it there, and it was like a splurge. I think I'm actually going to send this off to get graded. Most likely just to flip. I'll probably try to flip it. And see that little mark there? That seems to be on every copy I've seen. So yeah, it's in really nice shape. Let's just move on. I got a whole bunch of books that I sent off to CS. What is it? CBCS, that new grading company. I'm probably gonna get them back this week. I'll definitely get them back next week. I already got all my grades in. I got really good grades on some crazy books I was not expecting. My Batman 251, I got a crazy grade on it. Super excited. So I'll be showing those soon. But yeah, so I'm with my new job here. I've always been apprehensive to send stuff off to get graded just because I'm in Canada and I'm worried about customs fees. And the guy I work for, he sends stuff off, every month he's sending, every couple of weeks he's probably sending books somewhere to get graded. So he was like, yeah, we're going to send some books to this CBCS place, and I'm like, yeah, let me get in on that. So I sent about 10 books. It was awesome. It's really, really quick. And yeah, super excited to get them back, and I'm really excited to show you guys what they are. But yeah, so I'm gonna send that off. I'm gonna start sending books off to get graded, books that I plan to flip and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've never done it before, but I'm pretty excited. Anyway, there's some crappy glare going on here. Here we got Amazing Spider-Man 121. Finally got one. Can you see what I paid for it? No, probably not. I paid $75 for this in a comic store. He had it graded at a fine. I probably agree with the grade. It's just probably not. I want one a little bit better. I think I want an 8, and this is like a 6.5. So yeah, I'm gonna sell this and try to get a better copy. But I couldn't just leave it there for $75. Like that's just crazy. So yeah, I'm really happy to have it for a while, but I am going to sell it. Moving on. Here we got, this was again at local comic shop. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 22, first appearance of Speedball. Don't pay a lot for this, but they are going for like $10 right now. 10, 15 maybe. Speedball is supposedly gonna be something and something. Man, this glare sucks right now. Moving on. Here we got G.I. Joe #1. Actually, somebody gave me this, a guy I work with. He has a few copies. He had like a 9.0 copy he was looking to sell. I would have bought it, but I wanted a nice copy. If I buy that, I'm just going to upgrade it. This one is not. This is like probably like a 4 or 5, a 5. Maybe it might be a fine. It might be it's probably like a 5.5. But anyway, I'm really happy that this guy gave me this. Happy to have it. I loved G.I. Joe and all that as a kid. I grew up watching that show. I just don't want to pay $40 for a near mint copy, but maybe one of these days. This is not in very nice shape, here we got Wonder Woman 72. This is my second copy. I got this off eBay in an auction from a Canadian seller. It was like not a popular seller, you know, a newer seller, so I got it pretty cheap. It was less than 20 shipped. I won the auction for 15. He had it graded at a 9, I think. So yeah, it's like 15.50 for the auction and like $4 shipping, 3.50 shipping. Super happy to have another copy. This is probably nicer than the copy I've already got. So yeah, just definitely a book to keep. Like 15, less than 20 is pretty not very expensive for that. Normally it's like a $30 book on eBay. Here we got Thunderbolts, or Incredible Hulk number 449, first appearance of the Thunderbolts. Just give me a second. I got this off eBay for $8. Again, it was a local seller who lives in my city, so it was a cheap auction, like cheap shipping, and I won the auction for I think 8. I think the whole thing was like $11. Yeah, definitely a book to look out for. There's another on eBay purchase. I finally got myself a Hood. I actually bought the first miniseries 1 to 6, the Hood 1 to 6. This is Brian K. Vaughan created character. He was the New Avengers main villain. This is definitely a book you want to look for. There's another series, a Dark Reign series, also great. But this one, yeah, if you can find this for, like, I paid 20. I got the whole series shipped for 25 somehow. He only charged like $12 for the 6 issues, but and it's not quite near mint. It's probably like a 9, but I'm happy to have it. You know, there's not a lot of copies on eBay, so that's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Again, Brian K. Vaughan created character, created villain. He's a pretty cool character. He was like this thief, and then he finds this hood, or like a cloak, and it gets this demon kind of takes over him, so he can be invisible. He's got all kinds of weird powers. And then Loki gives him some powers. It's good. He's an interesting character. That's number 4. Here's number 5 and number 6. Yep. Here we got Suicide Squad number 3. Just I think I read that this is the first appearance of Harley Quinn in the actual New 52. Like Suicide Squad number 1, she's on the cover, but I don't think she's in the book. And number 2, she probably, like, I flipped through this one, and you know, Harley's on the first page. She's all throughout the book. She's on the first page, so it makes me think that she was probably, you know, a little bit in the number 2. But yeah, I've seen this. This is like been gaining some steam on eBay. I found it for a cover price, but yeah, I think it's probably like a $10 book on eBay right now. This one, Raphael number 1. I've actually keep forgetting to show this. I've had it for like 3 years. Yeah, I just keep forgetting to show it, so I pulled it out to show. Like I said, Raphael number 1. This is the Ninja Turtles' first spin-off series, and this is also the first appearance of Casey Jones. So yeah, definitely a book to look out for. It has gained in price since the movie and all that. I paid like 15 for this a long time ago. It's in nice shape. It's probably like a 8.5, 8. Probably about an 8 or 8.5. Man, that glare is brutal. I'm sorry. Got to figure out this lighting situation here. But yeah, first appearance of Casey Jones. If you can find it for cheap, definitely pick it up. If you're going for, you know, I saw a copy go for like $100 on eBay, but I think it's like a $50 book. Depends on the grade. Like this is probably like $70 book in this kind of grade right now. Here we got what is this? Marvel Premiere featuring Warlock number 1. This is the first appearance of Adam Warlock as Warlock. I think that's what it is. You know, it's only a fine. It's, you know, it's pretty beat and all that, but I only paid like $12 for it. The sticker price on here is way high. The sticker price says, what? No, I paid $12 for it. Yeah, I think this was a little pricier last year. But and you know, it's high grade copies are pricey, but here we got East of West number 16. This is the Image Expo variant. I just really like the cover, so I picked it up. It was like, cost me like $20 shipped. Got it off eBay. I love East of West. It's a great series, and I really liked that cover, so I picked it up. Here we got Moon Knight. What is this one? Moon Knight number 8. Just the Deadpool cover. This has a $7 price tag on it. I got this as a throw-in with the next book. I think this was actually like $5. But here's a book I'm really excited that I got. Annihilation, Conquest, number 6. You know, people are saying that this is the actual first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the new team that's in the movie, the team that becomes, you know, in the 2008 series. This is supposedly their first appearance as the team before that series. I don't know if I really agree with that, but I still think it's a good book to have. Like, I was checking CGC books and PGX books, like books to see like the graded ones, to see what the comments said as far as, you know, first new team and all that. CBCS doesn't say anything. CGC doesn't say anything. PGX says it's the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember specifically what it says, but that's what the PGX. But who cares what PGX says, right? And but yeah, none of the other grading companies say anything about it. But if you look at the Guardians of the Galaxy 2008 series and CGC's, they don't say that it's the first appearance of that team either. So, you know, it's just, when I paid $30 for it, it was a splurge. It was like I wasn't even looking for that book. It was just a local seller that I buy off, and he had it. It was an auction, and it was ending, and I was like, oh yeah, I heard about that was their first appearance. I'm like, I just threw a bid out there, and it won, and I am happy to have it. It probably, I'm not really optimistic of it panning out as being their first appearance, but it was, you know, it is what it is. I made the purchase, I stuck with it, and now I have it. It's in really nice shape. Whether it is what it supposedly is, I don't know. I've read the series, and you know, they're not all the characters are in it. They don't all meet in it, so I don't know where there is one shot where there's a few of them sitting at a table, Gomorrah and maybe Rocket. Groot actually talks in this series until he dies. Like, he can say more than I am Groot in this series. So yeah, anyway, 2 books left. The last book I'm super happy to have. So I'm almost out of time, so let me just move it along. Here we got World's Finest, number 177. I got this as a throw-in with that first book, that Warlock number 10, the Gomorrah origin. Just because I like the cover. This was like $6. Again, that whole order was 20 shipped. He had it marked out at 3.5, and I probably agree with that. But it's a sweet cover, and you know, for 6 or 7, whatever it was, it's not a bad price. But here it is. Here is my super happy book that I'm so happy to have. Man, that glare is brutal. That glare is brutal. It isn't a Mylar, so let me see if I can do anything to improve. Anyway, he called it a very fine minus. That price on there is not what I paid. This is a book, okay. World's Finest, number 88. This is the first team up of the Joker and Lex Luthor. I've been looking for a decent graded, like a nice copy, for almost a year. This is the nicest copy I've ever seen on eBay. I've been watching it, had it in my watch list for 6 months. He had it priced at $179, and that's just too. It was obviously way too expensive for me. Otherwise, I would have bought it 6 months ago. You know, first Joker and Lex Luthor team up, 1957. It's almost a Golden Age book. Some people have said that it's the first Silver Age Joker. I don't know, but it is definitely the first team up between the Joker and Lex Luthor. I just got it today. It is it's really nice. I don't know if it's a 7.5, but you know, the way that those grading companies grade older books, I think they, like a CGC, I am going to send this off to get graded, and I think a CGC or one of the other ones would probably grade it a 7 to 7.5. I might say it's more like a 6.5. There's not a lot of wear. There's just a lot of, like, on the inside, like, staining on the page, like, you know, like the outer edge of the pages are much tanner than the rest of it, but it's in really, really nice shape. There's just like a little crease down here, small color break on the corner there, but like the cover looks really, really sharp. So yeah, I'm sorry for all the glare. Anyway, I got about a minute left. I paid, like I said, he had it for $179. I offered him $120, not thinking that he would accept, and he did. So like, first it had the global shipping program on it, so I had to ask him to take that off. And then when he did, then I offered him $120, and yeah, surprisingly he accepted. But so yeah, I've been wanting this for, like I said, almost a year. Nicest copy I've ever seen on eBay. If anybody was looking for this book and you were watching one on eBay that was, you know, fairly decent, this is the one. I've not seen anything. I haven't even seen. I've seen like I've seen like 5.0s, VG fines. I've never seen anything above a 5. So yeah. So that's it. You know, I got 40 seconds left. Thanks for watching. Come back in. I'll probably do a comic book day haul tomorrow or the next day for my, you know, books, for my weekly books, and there's definitely going to be another video coming for about 10 graded books that I'm super, super stoked. Crazy grades, crazy grades. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and see ya.